Hello, it's Steve Barcelo, Cryptozoology Paranormal Museum. I want to wish everybody happy Turkey Day, happy Thanksgiving. Just doing a quick hike. It's incredibly warm. It's just amazing how nice it is. Now, we did have some rain, but I just want to do a quick hike. We had some folks down here yesterday. I would have loved to come down with them and done a little exploring. They didn't find anything amazing, but they did have some pretty wild sounds. Sort of like calls in the distance. I don't know if they got anything recorded. I'll have to reach out to them today. But I'm just doing a brief walk, and I just wanted to thank everybody for liking, subscribing, and watching our videos. As you can see, I'm down here, Discovery and Stream Trail. We got monetized, so our YouTube channel is finally going to hopefully bring us a little bit of money to help support the traveling we're doing, but at least it's the start. So that came this morning. I guess it came last night. When I checked this morning, I saw that we've been approved, up and running. So now you're going to see these lovely ads at the beginning, middle, and end of our videos, depending on how long they are. But we appreciate it. It's because of you guys watching everything that we've been able to get to this point. It's been, I can't say it's been a long time coming, but you know, I've had a YouTube channel forever. Never took advantage of it. I had like 35 subscribers. It was just a place to keep stuff that I did as a journalist. And that wasn't till Omar Gosh came out and did a piece on us. And all of a sudden I get 100 subscribers. And the next day I got 500 subscribers. So I said, I ought to take advantage of this and try to do something. So it's been, I guess it's been a year we've been kind of pushing it. But then with COVID, I said, the heck with this. Let's take this more seriously. And so it's really been the last 6 months when all the numbers have gone up. Getting subscribers is one thing. That's important. But the view hours is the hard thing. At least it was for me. And we got there. Had to get 4,000. So we're over 4,000 view hours now. So this will be the first video that's going to be published. And it'll be, after being monetized, and literally be out there with the commercials right from the beginning where all the others didn't. You can see what a gorgeous day this is out here. I mean, it's just amazing. It's got to be close to 70 degrees. Loving it. I'm not going to make this too long of a video. I might do one later. Obviously, it's Thanksgiving. We've got family coming over. Literally a group of my wife, myself, and my daughter. We're keeping it small. I might get a neighbor pop by if he's got nothing else to do. We will be doing it safely, of course, like we always do. Wish everyone out there a nice, safe Thanksgiving. And we're actually doing prime rib, since it's a small group. And I'm not a big turkey fan, to be honest with you. I'll eat it, but getting stuck with turkey for a week just kind of is not my thing. Although I do love all the sides, so we'll do cranberry and mashed potatoes, gravy, potato salad, carrots, string bean casserole, you name it. Everything else comes. I love my cornbread stuffing. I'm a fat guy. I like to eat. I just heard something moving over there. Probably nothing. Probably a deer listening to me talk. Now, you guys know, one of the reasons I'm on this trail today, I don't have a gun or anything with me. Now, we did find some massive bear prints just the other side of this river I'm coming down on. And so that's why I'm kind of more alert to sounds that just don't jump right away to be nothing. And that was a large set of large prints going across the trail. I was able to cast some of them. We actually got a nice double print, so it's a great thing to show people when they see stuff and jump on bear prints right away. But they had little smaller bear prints, so it was a mama and some babies. So this is the time of the year when it's warm now. They're out foraging, hydrating, I would imagine, and getting ready to knuckle under for the winter, go into hibernation. I apologize if I'm moving too quick here. I am hearing movement around me though. This is just a little bit of moisture falling out of the trees, but that's what I'm hearing right here. But I think the warm weather is going to bring a little bit of everybody out. And I should be paying attention to my feet too, because I'm sure the snakes are back out with this 70-degree weather and nice, being a little bit wet too. Bringing out food for them. You can see the stairs here. You know, I'm on a regular trail. And it's slippery. I guess those are dogs in the distance. If they're in the park, they're probably lost. There's a lot of hunters out now. This is definitely not the time to go into any property that you don't belong on, or you hear them? Those sound like dogs on a deer. Come by the water a little bit more. That's definitely the other side of the river, which is if I would have taken Summit Loop, I would be right on top of those dogs. Yeah, the sound's coming up from this area here. But you can see here, not to change subjects, but you can see all this debris up in here. This is how flooded this was. Where I'm standing now, the water would have been about probably 4 or 5 feet over my head. This is how deep it gets in this area. But you can see the leaf litter is all washed out. I mean, you can see literally the grass is laid out going this way. This park does flood. And the dogs seem to be quieting down, so I guess they headed the other direction. We rescue dogs too, so I'm getting quite used to the hounds and their noises and how they react to things. You can see this is very much a regular trail. This is not one of the more difficult ones like Summit, or this is actually a pretty small one, but I thought for just a quick Thanksgiving video, oh look at the river's down pretty low. Thought it'd be a pretty easy one to do. See, that's the river there, that's Fishing Creek. And the trail on the other side there is Summit. And back up here, you go up and around, is where we had all those broken trees we found a little while back. And that's when we had Watts Productions out here doing a piece on us. We just had no intention of coming out here. They got early, came out early, about 2.5 hours early. And we opted to just come to the park instead of them interviewing me in front of the Bigfoot statue at the museum. And we just had a crazy day when they actually found, they were the ones that spotted them. We found some massive prints. We got a couple of 19.5-inch prints out of the, which they're both at the museum now. But anyway, wow, now they're all the way over here. This dog sure can move. Before we were hearing them all the way back up here. They sound like they're heading out to the main road. But anyway, I'm going to keep this short. Oh, look at the fog over here. This is really cool. This is how warm it is. How much things have warmed up. We've got a pocket of fog back in here. You see it? All hazy. But everyone have a happy Thanksgiving. A safe one. Eat to your heart's content. You can always come to the park and walk it off with us. This weather has been very agreeable. I'm probably going to grab a campsite down here. I'm hoping this week. I don't know. If I do, I'll obviously post it. And I'm going to see who else wants to come down. And we either can share a site or grab a couple. It's always nice to get a couple of sites that aren't on top of each other so we can cover a larger area. After we had those multiple campers, look at that, a piece of fence washed in here. Is that crazy? And after we had multiple campers have very similar experiences where they swear something came into their campsites, moved things around, little stones were thrown at their tents. So we went out and did an investigation after all that. And like, as you guys know, got some really good stuff. We had things being thrown out of trees up on the hill. I got a killer couple of thermal hits. One's the better of the bunch. Now shooting through, you can imagine now, look at something like this, trying to shoot uphill through this kind of vegetation, you're going to see little bits of hot spot. And then eventually you get like a full upright, something bipedal moving. And that's what you're trying to get. And unfortunately, the flare camera is a little on the slow side as far as, it's not like you're using the Nikon DSLR or something, a sports camera. It's a little bit of a lag when you try to take photos. I wish I had it in video mode. It might have been a little better. But we did get it. You can see head, shoulders, a torso, and it looks big by what we can judge. The best part of it is it's evenly heated. It's warm throughout, and like I've said in some of the other videos and showed, if you look at a person, even like with a t-shirt like I'm wearing, the head would be hot, the shirt would be a darker shade, and you're not seeing this, so that makes it rather unique and stuff, unless it's well, listen to those dogs back there. A naked hunter or hiker or camper out there, which I kind of doubt, in the middle of 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, they're getting closer now. Sounds like the dogs are separated now. Always feel bad for the dogs when they lose their owners. They get lost and then they're out on the road looking for daddy to pick them up, and that's when I worry about them getting hit by cars. But most of them have collars. If you're ever out here, if you can get near a dog, and they usually have the guy's phone numbers on, you can just call them, they'll come and get their dogs. At least the dogs are safe. All right. Well, sounds like you're almost coming up my way now. I don't think they're going to go across the stream. They got to be right by the edge where I was. Well, anyway, here we go again. Wrapping it up. Happy Turkey Day. Enjoy. Everyone be safe out there. Thanks for subscribing and watching our videos. You got us to where we are to be monetized now. And now we can worry about just content and keep on going forward. Hopefully things will get to the point we can do more of the group stuff. Things will see some COVID numbers drop. And we can get out there. And as you can see, we've been primarily doing crypto, Bigfoot stuff. I want to get more into the paranormal. I've been kind of out of that for a while because there's been so much activity here. But I'm really curious what they're on over there. They're going nuts. But thank you anyway. And don't forget to share us. And if you have any ideas, things you want to see us do, please type it in there. We always love your comments. I do my best to respond as quick as possible. And we're going to be doing more live wherever we can get internet. And this way you guys can actually be with us in real time. Thanks a lot. Talk to you soon.